Let me welcome you to the Brighton playing field for this, the third place playoff between Volcanoes FC and OWIA United. As the teams make their way out in the middle. All right, so they are out. Volcanoes FC in their blue trunks and the pink tops, and Volcanoes white trunks, black tops, and very soon they are going to exchange their pleasantries as they That was a team standing to the national anthem of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And very soon we're going to see the coin. Exchanging their pleasantries, and I'll give you the starting lineup for both teams. And for Volcanoes FC, David Butler in goal, sporting number 1. Number 8, Delano Benjamin. Number 4, Adonis Dishong. Number 5, Julianus Games. Number 10, Daryl Knight. Number 13, Tyler Lewis. 14, Rafi Dixon. Number 15, Jermaine Spencer. Number 17, Romel Dixon. Number 19, Jaquan Adams. And number 21, Kyle Derrick. That's the starting lineup for Volcanoes FC and OWIA United. The starting lineup: Andique Olivier in goals, number 1. Number 2 is Lawson Lavier. Number 3, Leandros Lavier. Number 5, Jason Batiste. Number 6, Ty Yearwood. 8, Richie Sears. Number 10, Jaden Jacobs. 12, Christian Sutherland. Number 13, Iran Pompey. Number 19, Dinelson Nero. And number 30, Doven Lavier. And so the teams, both teams in a huddle, and the officials just about having their final word. And now we can see the assistant referees just making their way to the various goal posts to do their checks. And very soon we'll be up and running. So OWIA United versus Volcanoes FC in the third place playoff. Following this would be the final in Tier 2. This is a Tier 2 competition, and the two teams in Obekwe and System 3 will be promoted to the Premier Division. This is the first division, Tier 2. And we can see Volcanoes FC, they are going to defend their goal to the south of us. And OWIA United will defend the goal to the north. In fact, it's the other way around, where OWIA United are going to defend the goal to the south, and Volcanoes will defend the goal to the north. So sloping here surface here at the Brighton playing field, and so Volcanoes will be going downhill, down the slope, and OWIA will be coming up the slope. So the lights have taken effect, and referee just about calling time. So OWIA with the first kickoff. And sloppy piece of work very early there by the number 11. And when it results in a throw-in for Volcanoes. Volcanoes still looking to come away with it. Giving it up. So number 12, Christian Sutherland, finds number 8. That's Sears. Sears gives it away. And Volcanoes will now look to counter-attack. Still Volcanoes, but giving it away. So a little scrappy in the early start with just about a minute or so into play as both teams still look to find their rhythm. So there goes the offside flag. So there's Volcanoes FC caught in that position. Still looking to find their way. That's the number 8 in the Delano Benjamin. So it's a free kick for OWI, but giving it up. Derek finds number 15, Spencer. So still both teams looking to find the ascendancy. You see number 8 goes down. That's Benjamin. In fact, it's number 8. That's Sears, Richie Sears. He's now being helped off. And physio there just walking with him, limping away. Play will continue in a few seconds. It's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes FC. Number 14, Dixon, finds his number 5 in Games. Games goes back in defense. Still Volcanoes. And the infringement call there. And it's against the OWIA United. So it's going to be a free kick for Volcanoes. Lewis comes back in defense. Good piece of work there by the number 11 for OWIA. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. What will he do? But good return, good recovery on the part of Volcanoes FC. And it been booted out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA. Again, good interception by Volcanoes. A bit of short tugging. So long run. Number 15, Spencer. Benjamin. So Spencer goes right back to his goalkeeper, Rafi Dixon. Goalkeeper can't pick it up. So still Volcanoes. And trying to knock it around. Derek on that far side loses it. But recovers well. He goes out and a throw in for Volcanoes. Finds Benjamin. Benjamin now would have a run as Volcanoes look to come forward, but he loses it. And OWIA is looking to counter-attack, but good recovery on the part of Benjamin, who knocks it into touch, and it's a throw-in for OWIA United. OWIA goes back in defense. Find Lavier. Larson Lavier. Lavier boots it downfield looking for number 11. But again, you have Dixon cutting that out for Volcanoes. Lavier goes wide. Still Dinelson Nero giving it up. Volcanoes now look to come forward. Finds his number 15 in Spencer. But losing it. And OWIA now look to counter-attack. Finds their number 11. Team shot, number 7. Team shot was there. He had a shot and goal, and really he just couldn't get his boot around it. And it was a team shot that lobbed to the goalkeeper, who had no difficulty whatsoever. And infringement call there, and it's against OWIA, so it's going to be a free kick for, in fact, a throw-in for Volcanoes FC. (21) in Derek. Derek loses it and knocks it out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA. Christian Sutherland. Volcanoes comes back in defense. Find Dixon. Romel Dixon. Dixon now goes downfield. Looks to find Dishon. And there's infringement call there against Dixon, Rafi Dixon. And it's going to be a free kick for OWIA. Leandres Lavier. In fact, he leaves it for the number 13. Pompey. Pompey finds number 8. And number 8 caught in an offside position. And it's going to be a free kick for Volcanoes FC. Long ball downfield. Still with OWIA. Number 5, Leandros Lavier. Looks to find his number 11. Unfortunately, we do not have the names of some of the players. And no numbers, so it's difficult to identify some. Downfield goalkeeper boots it, long ball upfield. Finds number 14 in Rafi Dixon. But he gives it away. Larson Lavier. Good piece of work there by number 11, looking to come forward. There's a long run here. And good defensive work there by Games, knocking it out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United, deep inside the Volcanoes half. Lavier comes back to Batiste. Batiste finds Weirwood. Finds his number 11. Cross comes in. Team shot for the keeper. Has no difficulty picking that up. And he rolls it out to his number 5. That's Julianus Games. And poor piece of work there by Delano Benjamin. And OWIA will look to counter attack on number 19. The Nelson Nero. Nero on the far side. Chips it across. It's over the head of 30. And here is number 11. But goalkeeper comes quickly off his line. And thinks some bit of collision with the goalkeeper there. He's holding his face. But there was the number 11 looking to get in close. And there's a call for some assistance. And so goalkeeper needs a bit of assistance there, being in a collision with the number 11. It's still 0-0 here at the Brighton playing field in this, the third place playoff. So it's between Volcanoes FC and OWIA United FC. So play is being held up momentarily as the goalkeeper gets some assistance. The referee having a look. So the referee, Boswell, welcome. He's assisted by Kevin Richards and Toshika Brong. So goalkeeper now back to his feet. And so there is referee welcome. Bounce ball to goalkeeper. Goalkeeper gives it out to his number 5. It's cut out there by Lavier. OWIA United still with it. Still OWIA United as they look to come, but cut out there by Volcanoes FC, who look to counter attack. Jaquan Adams on the far side, he goes. Being knocked out of touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes FC. Still 0-0 here at the Brighton playing field. Again, the series number 8 for Sears. Finds the Nelson Nero for OWIA. Looks up, looking to find his number 11. Does so, but couldn't control. And being given away. So here is number 13, Pompey. Pompey losing it as Volcanoes FC will look to come forward. So number 13, Tyler Lewis, gets a wrong 1, gets a wrong 2. Cross it comes in, and there was defensive work. Looking over the uprights, and it's going to be a goal kick. But it's a good piece of work there by Tyler Lewis. But good defensive work by, and there's the first yellow card of the game being issued, and looks like Delano Benjamin getting the first yellow card, number 8 for Volcanoes FC, and that was the result of something that was said. Referee welcome immediately went to his pocket, and so Benjamin with a yellow, captain of Volcanoes FC, and goal kick. He boots it, long ball downfield. That's it. There is. Oh, we are still with it. Denelson Nero finds, skips around 2. But in the end, losing it. But it's still with OWIA. Number 6, Yearwood. Comes back to number 11, to Lawson Lavia, the number 3. Looking for some support. Finds Pompey. Pompey still with it, but good work. And there's number 11 with a shot. And referee says to play on. There was a scream looking for a penalty. Referee says to play on as goalkeeper Butler came off his line. And still with OWIA United 0-0 here at the Brighton playing field in this the third place playoff. Pompey goes right back to his goalkeeper. Nero, but losing it. So it's going to be a throw-in for OWIA. OWIA inside their own half. Downfield. Finds. There's Rafi Dixon. Controls well. Comes back to center. Still. Volcanoes FC, the number 4. In Adonis Dishong. Gives it to number 21 in Derek. Derek still looking for some support. Looking for Delano Benjamin. Loses it. Couldn't get the boot on it. And the goalkeeper comes off his line. That's good. The goalkeeper Olivier. And now he rolls it out. So here is OWIA looking to counter-attack with their captain. And he's been booted out of touch there by Dishong as OWIA was looking to close in on that. And it's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. So still OWIA United. Leandros Lavier, the number 3. Long ball. He finds the Nelson Nero. Nero has company. He skips around, finds Yearwood. Yearwood dances around one, comes to his left, finds Nero. Nero with a shot off the head of a defender for Volcanoes FC. And he races off as Derek looks to come forward. Pompey with looking for some speed. But here comes the number 10 in Knights. And Knights finds number 16, but the offside flag is up. And Jermaine Spencer finds himself in that offside position. And up goes the assistant referee's flag in Toshika Brong. And it's a goal kick. It's a free kick for OWIA. Still with OWIA inside their own half as they look to find some inroads. Dinelson Nero. Still Dinelson Nero back heels it, looking for the number 12 in Sutherland. He goes down and it's going to be a free kick for Volcanoes FC. So both teams still looking for ascendancy. No clear shot at goal from any of the teams so far. As Romel Dixon finds Derek. Derek finds Dixon. So good work by. So Rafi Dixon now comes away with it. Dixon finds his number 13 in Lewis. Then to the number 10, back to Dishong. So here comes Tyler Lewis with a good one, a nice cross, looking for some support. And good defensive work there by the goalkeeper who came off his line and really saved the day there for OWIA. As Pompey with it. Gets around one, but he loses it. Nice back heel looking for Delano. Benjamin does so. Benjamin goes wide, finds Derek. Derek back to Benjamin. Benjamin looking to worm his way down through the middle. Comes back to Derek. Derek looks up, finds some support. He comes to his left looking for Lewis. Does so. Lewis with a shot. Not a good one, and he goes high and wide over the bar, and it's a goal kick for OWIA United. Score 0-0 here in the first half of the third place playoff between Volcanoes FC and OWIA United. So, free kick taken. It's OWIA still inside their own half, looking to make their way down. Looks up, comes wide. Finally, Andres Lavier. Then Lavier looks up, looking for some support, but is cut out here by Deschamps. Deschamps looks to find again. We see Tyler Lewis with a run. Has the number 3. He's being brought down. There goes the whistle. And it's going to be a free kick for Volcanoes FC. Leandros Lewis decides he's not going to allow Leandros Lavier, not allowing Lewis to go forward, so he decides to give up a free kick. So Lewis, the number 13, spots it, so he's going to take it. And now I think he's leaving it. So Delano Benjamin, I think Jaquan Adams will take that free kick, and you can see a number of Volcanoes FC trying to get inside that 18-yard box, that attacking area. So Jaquan Adams, nice chip, looking for the head of defender. Goalkeeper is there and out into the side netting. It's going to be a corner. I think it came off the defense of OWIA United, so it's going to be a corner, the first corner of the game. And Delano Benjamin makes his way to the far corner. Still a number of players inside that attacking area. Short corner finds Derek. Derek looks up, boots it across, looking to find Lewis. Does so. Lewis, and off Lewis it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. Number 10 in the Daryl Knights. Throw finds his number 17 in Romel Dixon with a shot, tame shot into the waiting hands of goalkeeper Olivier, who rolls it out. Finds his number 12. That's Christian Sutherland. Sutherland finds Yearwood. Yearwood loses it. And there is the number 19 in Adams looking for some support. And again, up goes the offside flag. And it's going to be a free kick for OWIA United. Inside this, the first half. Still put it downfield. Finds number 11. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper comes off his line. I just had a little bit too much on it. And goalkeeper came off his line very easily. And collects. And there is free kick awarded to Volcanoes FC. Finds Derek on the far side. Still knocking it around. And again, not a good work there by the number 10 in Knights. And again, we can see this tussle between Deschamps and the number 11 for OWIA. But it's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. Leandros Lavier, number 3. Looks for some support. Finds Dinelson Nero, who has been all over the shop. Goes back. Find Lawson Lavier. Lavier goes wide. Still OWIA United. And looking to find his number 11. Just had too much on it. And he goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes FC. So the number 4 in Adonis Deschamps. And Delano Benjamin has a long run. So here he is, looking for some support. And muffed it. And is now cleared by, in fact, it has not yet been cleared. It's still inside their own half as they now look to come forward. And again, it was Dishong, but OWIA United looking to come forward. Finds the Nelson Nero. And it's been knocked out and into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. Quickly taken by the Nelson Nero. Back to the Nelson Nero, who gets around a defender with a shot, but good defensive work there by Rafi Dixon. It's going to be a corner for OWIA United. Their first corner, second corner of the game. Short corner finds his number 8 in Sears. Sears with a shot comes across the face of the goal, headed away there by the defense for Volcanoes FC. And Volcanoes FC would now look to counter-attack. Delano Benjamin still dances around in that half, but he's been brought down by the number 5 for OWIA United. That's Jason Batiste. And it's going to be a free kick to Volcanoes FC. It's still 0-0 here at the Brighton playing field. Goes back, finds his number 5 in Games. Games find Romel Dixon. So here is Derek for Volcanoes. Finds number 10 in Knights. Still, but intercepted there by OWIA. Pompey. It's cut out there by Tyler Lewis. Lewis still with it. And loses it. And infringement call against Spencer. And it's going to be a free kick for OWIA United. So still 0-0 here at the Brighton playing field. So Leandros Lavier comes across. And again, there was good work there with a shot. And across the face of the goal. Had a shot. The goalkeeper was beaten. There was an empty goal. And there was we are looking to find the back of the net. A little too much on it. It goes wide. Sliding across the face of the goal. And into touch is a goal kick for Volcanoes FC. It's still 0-0. And that was the number 30 in Dovan Lavier, who missed that golden opportunity. It's still 0-0 here. Ball booted downfield. So Tyler has Lawson Lavier to contend with. So there's number 12, Christian Sutherland. Still with it. OWIA United looking for the Nelson Nero. But there was the Games for Volcanoes FC. But it's OWIA still looking for control. Lavier intercepted there by Volcanoes FC. It's a give and take. It's still 0-0. Throw for OWIA United quickly taken. And still OWIA United finds Knights. Knights looking to find Delano Benjamin. Benjamin has number 3 to contend with. He still winds his way around it. He's been brought down. Referee's there. Referee says to play on. And Lawson Lavier will look to find number 11 with a turn of speed. A cross comes in, but there is Dishong. Good work by Dishong and Games. So it's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. Close to the corner flag. And OWIA now looking to really put some pressure on Volcanoes FC in the third place playoff. The Nelson Nero, number 19. Long throw. Finds Leandros Lavier, the number 3. Comes across the face of the goal. And now it's being cleared by Volcanoes FC. A long one here for Delano Benjamin. Looking for some support. Cross comes in, looking for but no one is sliding across the face of the goal. Now finds Spencer. Spencer comes back. to his Romel Dixon still, and now in the end being booted into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes FC. Derek, the number 21, will take the throw-in. Fine. Games comes back to Dishong. Dishong looking for some support, but gives it away as the goalkeeper comes off his line. Easy ball, collects, rolls it out to Sears, finds the Nelson Nero, back to Sears, to Pompey. Pompey still with it, and it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes FC. Pompey, the stockily built individual, not very quick across ground. Good ball, finds the Nelson Nero. Nero still with it, goes back to Lawson Lavier. Lavier looks up, he's looking for some support. Finds his number 5 in Batiste. But it's intercepted by Derek for Volcanoes FC. Gives it to the number 15 in Jermaine Spencer. And here is Pompey, who robs him of it for OWIA United. Nice ball. The races off. Goalkeeper comes off his line. And really, again, a sloppy bit of work, but luckily for him, it rebounded off the legs of the player, and Volcanoes FC was able to come away with it. So this time they go right back in defense to their goalkeeper. That's Butler. Butler looks to find Rafi Dixon, the number 14, but he'd been robbed of it by the Nelson Nero, who goes wide. Looking for Yearwood. Yearwood, close to the corner flag, has Derek to contend with. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a corner for OWIA. So OWIA United. So it looks like the Nelson Nero who is going to take that corner. So the Nelson Nero, number of Volcanoes players back in their half. Corner comes in and cleared by Volcanoes FC, but it's still inside their own half. It's OWIA with it. Still goes back to Lawson Lavier. Comes wide, finds Derek. Good work there by Derek. Clears that. And again, we see the number 12. Still Volcanoes FC. Derek with it. Derek finds his number 15 in Spencer. Looking to find Tyler Lewis, but intercepted there by Leandros Lavier, who goes back to his goalkeeper, and goalkeeper comes back to Leandros Lavier, number 3. And he's being robbed by Tyler Lewis for Volcanoes FC, who looking for some support, finds Benjamin. Benjamin finds his number 10 in Knights. Still with it, number 19 in Adams. And intercepted by OWIA, but again giving it away. It's still Volcanoes FC with it. Looking for some support. Finds Benjamin. Benjamin still with it. Still Benjamin, but Pompey for OWIA United intercepts. He's still being pushed to the far side. Even he couldn't control it, goes out of touch. He really lacks speed. And there's that throw for Dishong. Gets a wrong one. So Rafi Dixon looking to find his player, but gives it away. Pompey comes back to Pompey. Here is Games. Games has the number 30 to contend with. Number 30. And in the end, headed away there by the goalkeeper. Is still with OWIA. OWIA looks to get a wrong. Deschamps is there. It's not allowing him to come forward. And he has 2 to contend with. There is the number 30, regaining that. OWIA still with it. And it goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. So OWIA still looking to put the pressure onto Volcanoes FC. It's still 0-0. Here at the Brighton playing field in this third place playoff. Puts it across, but again, still inside the Volcanoes FC's half. There's some pushing, and it's called against OWIA. So it's going to be a free kick for Volcanoes. It's still 0-0. Games, the number 5. Boots it long downfield, looking for Tyler Lewis. Lewis finds Lewis. Lewis has 2 defenders to contend with. He's still with it. Gets a wrong 1, gets a wrong 2. Still Lewis, still there trying to work his way around, looking for some support. But in the end, he gives it away again, and he regains that. Tyler Lewis comes back to Deschamps. Deschamps goes into center, finds his number 15 in Spencer. And Spencer not doing good work, and goalkeeper comes off his line. Rolls it out. Dinelson Nero now looks to counter-attack for OWIA United. Good ball. The race is off. And there was Games who boots it out. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. Deep inside the Volcanoes FC's half. And it's still 0-0. Throw comes in, finds Dinelson Nero. Nero looks to come forward. Finds Yearwood. Yearwood goes back. Looking for some support there, but losing it. And Derek Volcanoes FC would come away with it. Looking to find the number 10 in Knights. Knights still with it. Looking for some support. Finds Spencer. Spencer's being brought down. And it's going to be a free kick for Volcanoes FC. And so free kick. A pretty interesting angle for that free kick with the wind behind them. And so this can be a bit problematic for the goalkeeper. Let's see what the defense, how they are going to shape their defense. And the referee welcome now indicating where that wall should be. You could see just a few players for Volcanoes FC inside that attacking area. Games, he's there. So too is Spencer. Free kick comes across. Diving effort there by the goalkeeper who plucks it out of the air. It was close to the right corner flag. Right corner. And it's still 0-0 as OWIA look to counter-attack. Look to come forward. Dinelson Nero with it. Gives it up to number 2. Back. Looking to find Dinelson Nero. Does so. Nero back. Heels it to the number 6 in Yearwood. And in fact, it was not Batiste who boots it into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes. Derek, long ball, looking to find Spencer. Still with it, Spencer comes across the center as they look to come forward. Lawson, Lavier, boots it down, but cut out there. Tyler, Lewis, and goalkeeper was anticipating well, came off his line and boots it long ball downfield. Number 11 for OWIA with it, but losing it. Derek is there. Derek still with Volcanoes, but Lavia would not allow it to come through. Games for Volcano goes down the line. And Derek unable to keep that one in. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. And it's Christian Sutherland who goes back to Lawson Lavier. Lavier boots it downfield. And long ball. There is goalkeeper Butler coming off his line. Now he rolls it out to Games. Games looks up. Games looking to find his number 10. It goes down the left flank and he goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes FC. Kenny finds number 10. A good walk again by goalkeeper Olivier. He has anticipated well. And he has done some good work here for OWIA United. The scoreline remains 0-0. Leandros Lavier goes back to Pompey. Pompey back to Lavier. Lavier looks to come forward, but Deschamps cuts it out for Volcanoes FC. That was the number 19, but keeper comes off his line, Olivier, and collects. So danger averted. And there's 0-0. Derek boots it downfield. Number 12 in Sutherland. Sutherland still with it for OWIA United. Finds the Nelson Nero. Nero looks up looking for some support. And now you go and right there. The infringement call against Derek. It's going to be a free kick for OWIA United. And inside the half, the Volcanoes FC's half. And it's still 0-0. The Nelson Nero. Good work there by it, but the Nelson Nero recovers. As the cross comes in with a shot, sliding across the face of the goal. And now it's going to be a goal kick for Volcanoes FC. And so goalkeeper Butler, David Butler, taking his time. And he goes wide to Games in defense. They boots it downfield. Finds Spencer. Spencer to his right finds Deschamps. Deschamps chips it forward. Was looking for some support. Pompey's there. And Pompey goes back to his goalkeeper, who boots it downfield. But a sloppy bit of work there. And it's Yearwood who steals it for OWIA. Finds the Nelson Nero, who looking to worm his way through the defense with a shot. High, wide, over the upright. And it's going to be a goal kick for Volcanoes FC. Still 0-0. Referee having a quick glance at his watch. Now his goalkeeper boots it out, finds Derek on the far right. Derek comes back to Spencer. Spencer loses it. And Yearwood giving it to the number 8 in Sears with a shot. And again, Deschamps is there, not giving it up. But OWIA United still with it. Good work there by Deschamps. As Tyler Lewis still with it for Volcanoes FC. Still with it. Gives it a nice ball to Delano Benjamin. Benjamin with a run. Pulling the defense with him, but off Lawson Lavier, and it's going into touch, and it's going to be a corner for Volcanoes FC. Close to the end of the first half. There is Captain Delano Benjamin. Shot goes to his number 19 in Jaquan Adams. Cross comes in. And there was the number 10 looking for a shot. Again, a shot right into the waiting hands of goalkeeper, who didn't collect, but it stays right at his feet. And he rolls it out now. And OWIA United will look to counter-attack. Denelson Nero. But he gives it away. And still Volcanoes FC. Delano Benjamin with it. Nice ball, but again giving it away. OWIA United. We have not seen any great level of construction between these two teams, as there is number 11. And good work again by Butler, who comes off his line very quickly. He rolls it out, finds Benjamin. Benjamin comes back to center, finds Rafi Dixon. Dixon looking to come through center, but again cut out there by OWIA. Goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Volcanoes FC, and you see there will be 1 minute of added time, and it's still the number 10 Knights, but goalkeeper Olivier comes off his line, collects easily, and now he rolls it out to Leandros Lavier. Looking to gives it to Pompey, the big defender. Boots it long ball downfield, but again there is Games cutting that out. Benjamin with it for Volcanoes FC, but cut out there by OWIA United. Good piece of work. Number 11 has Rafi Dixon to contend with. He goes back, finds Leandros Lavier, number 3. He comes across center. So Benjamin is in a tussle there with the number 5. Infringement call. It's against Benjamin, so it's going to be a free kick for OWIA. Was Jason Batiste in the huddle, and referee welcome, just saying, come on, cool it, just take your time. So it's still going to be a free kick for OWIA United. Number 3, Leandros Lavier spots it. Goes wide, looking for some support there, but 2 defenders with it. But goalkeeper Butler comes off his line, collects, and he bowls it out, looking to find number 10 in Knights. And Knights going to control it, goes into touch. It's going to be a throw-in for OWIA United. So it's Lawson Lavier with that throw-in. Lavier comes right back to his goalkeeper, Olivier. Boots it back out to Lavier. Lavier just toying with it. Now he boots it downfield, looking for Denelson Nero, who chests it down, finds his number 12 in Sutherland. And there's a shot, a tame shot into the waiting hands of goalkeeper. Rolls it out to Spencer. Spencer looks to find Tyler Lewis, does so. Lewis still with it, looking to get around 2 defenders. Lewis with a ton of speed has Leandros Lavier to contend with. And he's still with it, looking for some support, but there is none, and it gives it away. It's OWIA United, number 11. Long ball, he's in an offside position. You can see that easily, and up goes. There goes the whistle for the end of the first half. In fact, so that's the whistle. So at the end of the first half here in this 3rd place playoff between Volcanoes FC and OWIA United, it's still 0-0. A first half that really lacked construction, and in the end they have to settle. It's a 0-0 affair at the end of first half. We'll bring it to you live from the Brighton playing field in the second half as we take a break.
Welcome back to this third place playoff tie taking place here this evening at the SVGFF Brighton playing field. And of course, after the first 45 minutes, teams are locked 0-0. We're just awaiting the whistle from the referee to get this one going. And here's Volcanoes with possession deep inside their own half. It's been a first half where I said where they're were no goals, no teams thus yet touching the back of the net. Third place playoff, and of course, if after the full 90 minutes there are no goals, then we'll have some extra time and possibly penalty kicks, depending on how things pan out here this evening. Right after this one, it's going to be Beckway taking on System 3, and there's the Volcanoes just knocking it around in their own half, deep in defense. Nice little ball into the middle there now. And a bit of construction slipping into this one early in the second half. Player with some space and just giving it up. A touch wasn't the best of it. And giving the defense the opportunity to clear. That's OWIA United. And young squad, it appears to be OWIA United. They have possession on the right side, but knocked away there by Derek of the Volcanoes. They're waiting for some sort of eruption here tonight from the Volcanoes in terms of finding the back of the net. But thus far, nothing yet forthcoming. Still 0-0 in the second half. Early days it is in the second 45 minutes. And quite a burly player there for the OWIA team, decking the number 13 shirt. That's Iran Pompey. We're still going. Infringement against OWIA. And free kick awarded. It's against the Volcanoes. Free kick awarded to OWIA. It appears as if Christian Sutherland is going to line up behind this one. Quite a number of pink shirts going forward into the 18-yard box, and it's nodded away by the Volcanoes defense. Giving up possession and some good neat work by the OWIA number 19. They still have possession in the end. Rocketed upfield. And I believe as the defender gets there first for Volcanoes. Here's Sutherland. Nice little deft touch there from Nero. Whistle going. And ruled to be in an offside position, I believe. It's going to be a free kick to the Volcanoes team. Deciding just to knock it back. Right there, back to the goalkeeper. Ball on the right side. Looking to come through the middle. And giving it away there, Volcanoes. OWIA now with possession for Pompey. Looking there for Nero to run onto. But he's closely marked. Nero and Derek. Kyle Dwayne Derek. Just ensuring that it goes out of touch. And the goal kick will result here for the Volcanoes team. So it's a building crowd here tonight at this wonderful facility. Of course, they're backing us, and when we do get into the second game, where System 3 will be taking on Beckway, one certainly will see even a more larger crowd in here tonight. Still 0-0, and Volcanoes with a throw-in. Referee just going to have a word with the match referee, to the pair. Throw now being taken. And the Volcanoes now looking to come forward, but the OWIA defense is there. Giving it up. Back with the Volcanoes. And brought down nicely, but the defender was there closely marking. And in the end, it's back with the Volcanoes. A one-time shot. Ricocheted into the path of the Volcanoes player there. Still with possession. Volcano shot comes in now, and good piece of goalkeeping. They got down right flat there and kept it out of the uprights. And OWIA, nice swerving ball, but the defender's there first. And I like the look of Nero.
Well, he looks like the engine room for OWIA from the very first half.
And that's a senseless tackle there on the far side by the number 4 player for Volcanoes. And bringing the player down. I believe he might very well. Let's see if he will receive a yellow card. Let's see. Yes. Yellow card being shown.
Well deserved.
Yes, it was a senseless tackle. And OWIA now with a free kick on the left side. And they're moving forward. Still locked 0-0 in this third place playoff here this evening on the lights. So let's see what they are going to make of this. Taking their time, OWIA. And whistle going there. Keeper's off his line. Nero was there, but the goalkeeper was there first. So, Charlo, this facility has seen a fair share of football over the last 2 to 3 months there, bro.
Yeah, well, certainly you can see the effects of that on the outfield.
Yes, recently we had the Winter Island School games being played here. Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucian hosts St. Vincent and the Grenadines. SVG coming in with winners as far as the football aspect was concerned, and one of the rare wins, but nice little ball through the middle there. This could be danger, but it's just a little ahead of the number 10 player there. That's Knights, and the goalkeeper was quickly off his line, Oliver, to save the danger, but it's still back with Volcanoes. Player going down, that's Knights, and just at the top of the 18-yard box is going to be a free kick, Charlo. Pretty interesting area.
Definitely, very pretty interesting area indeed. And the number 19 there in Jaquan Adams, he was brought down. And so from a very interesting area just outside that area that normally would have gotten a penalty. He had just gotten a foot or two inside that 18-yard box.
Certainly. And Adams brought down. He's going to leave it for Games. Julianus Games, it is, with the number 5 shirt. Is it Games or is it? There's another player in close attendance there.
It looks like Lewis is also there.
And in the meantime, goalkeeper Oliver bellowing instructions. Games with a shot, and it screams over the crossbar. Couldn't keep it down, and scoreline still remains 0-0.
Well, certainly it was a powerful shot, but right over the crossbar, about a foot or so above the crossbar, and no problems whatsoever for Olivier. And the scoreline remains 0-0.
Well, I think Olivier had it basically covered, and he just watched it as it screamed over the crossbar. And OWIA will now try to build deep inside their own half on the left side. The pink shirts. Ball now in the middle of the field, but it's going to find the Volcanoes. Knocked up. And player there. Foot is too high. That's Lewis.
Tyler Lewis.
So yes, Charles, I was making the point that, we had some games here during the Winter Islands school games. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, of course, winning that category along with netball. And I don't know if you got a chance to see some of the games, but I think there was, some fairly good football from the youngsters.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see any of the games. I was out of state at one occasion, came back in late, and then got involved with the Emancipation Cricket Fest. So really took away quite a bit of my time.
Volcanoes now with possession on the left side. There is player trying to get around 2 defenders there, and some nice, neat work in defense for OWIA. Looking quite collective and calm, looking to get Nero going there, but it's too close to the defender. And the Volcanoes with possession now in the middle of the park. So, wasn't he here to look at the first half, but I don't know your observation of the first half.
I would say it's a scrappy first half, really, not a lot of construction. And hence the result was very evident, 0-0.
Oliver finds Nero now on the right side. Nero, some space ahead. And decides to cut in, gets past 1, 2, the third. That's neat work there from Nero. Takes a shot, and what a goal! That's a classic there from Nero. OWIA 1-0 up, Charlo.
Well, certainly he took it from just around the half line and really just warmed his way around the defense. And in the end, a clinical finish on the part of Nero. We have said he has been the engine room for OWIA. He showed his class there and OWIA has taken the lead.
Well, given a little bit too much space by the defenders, and he just simply weaved his way past 1, 2, 3 defenders and left the goalkeeper wanting with a thundering right footer. The opening goal for OWIA, and the lead is won by 1-0.
So,
Meantime, we notice in the back of us the players from Beckway, I believe, and System 3. They're going through their warm-ups, getting prepared for the second game here tonight. But it's really and truly a wonderful strike there from Nero. Solo effort, Charlo.
Definitely a solo effort from just around the half line. And he was just weaving his way as he was like weaving a web around the defense. And he had a clinical finish. Goalkeeper Butler had no answer to that.
Talking about goalkeeper, you have to give some credit to goalkeeper Oliver. He saw Nero there with that space on the right side and immediately picked him up. And from the time he received the ball, there was no mistake from Nero. So good all-round football from this OWIA United team. They're leading this one by 1-0. And maybe it's ironic. Of course, we know the situation with regards to the last Fair volcano where residents of OWIA had to run from the volcano, but there's no running tonight by OWIA from the Volcanoes.
Seems to have control of the Volcanoes.
1-0 shot comes in, it's blocked by the defender, and points immediately at the penalty spot. I believe it's a handle ball. There's a lot of dissent coming from the players there from OWIA. As a matter of fact, one particular player in Sears having a word with the referee, but he's there at the penalty spot, a chance to equalize.
But the referee was very, very decisive indeed from the very moment, and he was pointing to the spot. The whistle went very early. I think it was a handball.
Yes, from my vantage point, saw it, and penalty being awarded. It is Adams.
So Jaquan Adams
slots it home, Adams, and that's the equalizer. It's back to parity. It's 1-1 here tonight, and the Volcanoes, well, erupting. The song erupts. You can hear it in the background. Skinny Fabulous and Fireman Hooper, as the Volcanoes register their first goal here tonight. 1-1, and certainly all to play for as far as this third place playoff is concerned in the Tier 2 match of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Football Federation knockout competition. So here's Pompey booting that one upfield, but can only find some defenders there for Volcanoes, giving it up. It's back with Nero. Nice little ball into the middle. And back to Nero. Gets it into that 6-yard box, but the goalkeeper's quickly off his line and averting any possible danger. The scoreline remains 1-1. And that one was a little overweighted there and going out of touch, resulting in a throw in there to OWIA United. Sutherland, Christian Sutherland, to take this throw in. Deciding to go back there to Lavia. Moves from right to left, Lavia. And getting a little bit of a drizzle, Charlo, so we have to seek some cover as play certainly continues here. So ball inside of the OWIA United 18-yard box. They win possession. And now upfield with the Volcanoes. Nice little touch there on the far side. Ball in the middle. And the through ball here. Now this could be danger, and he's found to be offside. Didn't find the back of the net. But nice little neat build up, just a little too ahead of the defense there. And
all in movement, and I
yes,
think that hit the crossbar. But Volcano is really looking to motor through the defense there of OWIA.
So here is Lavia, who's going to take that free kick for OWIA United. And village nestled in the northeastern, or the northern part of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, I should say. And they're quite a spirited community, I must say, OWIA. Generally a Glasgow, who now plays for the West Indies. Comes from OWIA. And she also plays football for the OWIA female team. I don't know if you've ever seen her. But she's quite a good striker.
I saw her on both cricket and football.
So the rain builds up here as Volcanoes now with possession. Nice to the ball there, but the first touch wasn't the best. Given the defense, that's Lavia the opportunity, the captain of the OWIA team, to get in there very quickly and knocking it out of touch. Corner kick will result. So, meantime, we have a look at this one. I have to commend the effort of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines under 15 team with their recent victories. Congratulate the youngsters, a 3-2 win over Curacao. 2 out of 3.
Had a win over Dominica and also Bonaire.
Exactly. So it's a corner kick now to the Volcanoes, floated over and knocked away, punched away by the goalkeeper. I believe that is one that he certainly could have held, deciding to punch it away. And there was a possible opportunity there for the Volcanoes. As the rain certainly gets a bit more heavier, and that's the go-ahead goal there for Volcanoes. They're now 2 goals up, 2 goals to 1, and they're certainly in the ascendancy now.
And it looks like Derek.
So one that, in my opinion, was a little bit against the run of play. So the rain is definitely coming down here to this facility.
Well, we have to contend with the showers, AD, as we try to still bring it live to our viewers, but we certainly have to take a bit of cover.
A bit of cover and a bit of wetting. It's all part of what happens here at the BRIGHTON facility, and it is my hope that in the not too distant future we'll certainly have, you know, the stands being placed in, at least some bleachers, and a nice little area for the media, Charlo.
Well, we hope so. I think there's some hope of some development right here at the BRIGHTON playing field, so we anticipate perhaps by the new year we'll see something going.
Well, definitely. It's a nice, neat, small facility. As ball is out of touch, I believe it's going to be a throw into the OWIA team. I went ahead with a beauty classic off the boot of Nero, but then, of course, that penalty, and just a while ago we saw the go-ahead goal there from Derek for the Volcanoes. Battling for possession there on the right side. Volcanoes picking it up, and they will now try to press forward with their captain. Looking to get that one through the middle, but could only find Pompey there for OWIA. Quite a burly player is Pompey. As a fast-paced Volcanoes player now, well, he runs into a couple pink shirts and giving it away. Here's an opportunity now. Gets past one, takes a shot, and well, it was a good effort in the end. The intention was there, but went wide. Still 2 goals to 1.
Yes, but I think good work here by Volcanoes, but I think Benjamin could have done better.
Certainly, but not a bad effort there from Benjamin, as ball is now out of touch into the bench of OWIA United. And it seems sort of a depleted outfit here tonight, Charlo. There might just very well be, what, 2 or 3 players, 2 players as a matter of fact on the bench. Well, 1 player based on
yeah, so it's
the
very
team sheet.
hard for substitution.
As ball is picked up there, whistle going, and opportunity now for Volcanoes. As a matter of fact, a substitution is taking place. by the OWIA team. Coming out is their number 10 and the number 11 player Jones is going in.
I think it is it's a double substitution, I think, for Volcanoes. Number 10 and number 15.
So there are actually two players on the bench for the OWIA team, but we're only seeing one on the team sheet. Rather unfortunate. As a matter of fact, the number that went up didn't match what we have available here. Here we see a female physio coming in to give some assistance to an injured OWIA United player. Meantime, some of the patrons, of course, on the one or two of the tents that are located here. I see a lady under an umbrella with a little baby, and she has some dukuna in her hand. I don't know when last you had some dukuna, Charlo.
Well, certainly quite a while since I have really tasted dukuna. Had a lot of it when I was a youngster.
Same here, but it's a delicacy, a local delicacy that we really and truly don't see much of these days. Maybe if you travel more into the country areas, countryside as we call it, you might find some dukanas. Here's Volcanoes now. They're up by 2-1, leading this third place playoff encounter. And nice little ball into the middle there now. Possibility, and this good piece of goalkeeping, but nonetheless it's tapped in and well knocked away just in time. For a moment I thought it was going to cross the line, Charlo.
Well, it's certainly a good defensive work on the part of OWIA United, because the third goal was looking very much on the card.
So still 2-1, and OWIA United trailing this one after opening up with a lovely goal off the boot of Nero, giving that one up again and running into a
a brick wall.
A good piece of goalkeeping there by Oliver. Looks immediately for Nero with some space. Nero, and he charges down the right side, and this time didn't get past the defender, but got the ball back. A nice little 1-2 there, back to Nero, and in the end the defense is there for the Volcanoes, just making sure that it goes out of touch for a goal kick.
Yeah, good defensive work by Rafi Dixon on the part of Volcanoes.
They have possession, looking for and finds the number 8 player. Giving that one away to the OWIA team.
So we see for Volcanoes FC on two substitution in number 10 and number 15, and on came number 11 Oraldo Campbell and Fitzron Crease coming on. Bring some fresh legs to Volcanoes FC. I don't think OWIA United have that privilege.
Well, good work on the part of the coach of the Volcanoes. You're 2-1 up. There's just another 20 minutes or so remaining in the game, and the fact that they just appear to be at that depleted bench for OWIA United, really taking advantage of getting those fresh legs in.
Definitely. And we see the OWIA United, their engine room, that player, the Nelson Nero, he's down. I think there's some signal for the physio, not too sure, perhaps just pulling a muscle or something. But they took the lead early into the second half, and then against the run of play, Volcanoes FC came back and scored 2 goals, and they are now in the lead.
Well, we see Nero getting to his feet, being assisted there by the physio, taken to the touchline, and it's good to see the female participating at this level and making a contribution. Free kick is taken upfield, and Oliver, he gets there. And your normal, we'll see Nero, it's Richie Sayers being brought down in the process by Benjamin, opposing number 8, the battle of the 8s. And Benjamin losing out because of the fact that he fouled. Lavia goes back to Oliver. A long one upfield onto the head of a Volcanoes player. And giving it up there And now we've seen a bit of scrappiness getting into the play, Charlo.
Most definitely. But I think OWIA would have to be careful.
So that's a corner kick resulting. And Nero still very much on the sidelines. He's seated as a matter of fact. And it looks as if he might have to be replaced.
Player is down.
Oh yes, as the physio gets back in.
He's kept very busy indeed. So now he's getting a bit of assistance from the doctor on call. And he's screaming, perhaps picking up a bruise, and whatever was applied, he was grimacing in pain as actually he's easing away from the doctor.
Corner kick is in, and well, for a moment I thought it was into the back of the net. One-time shot, that is, off the boot of Campbell, but it was over the crossbar, and oh yeah, live to certainly keep the scoreline down to 2-1. They have possession there on the left side. Meantime, Nero will still continue to get attention on the touchline. So they're down to 10 men, Charlo.
Definitely. And they are 1 goal behind.
1 goal behind. With just about 15 minutes or thereabout remaining in this encounter. Battling for third position. Of course, System 3, they are now into the Premier Division, and they'll be taking on Beckway United. And a team, Beckway certainly have been quite consistent over the years.
They too will be in the Premier Division.
Yes. And they've produced a good breed of national players in the past. Immediately coming to mind is Burton Ford, that defender who stood tall for St. Vincent and the Grenadines back in the early 2000s. Throw taken. With the Volcanoes, nice little ball there. And that one was a bit senseless, but luckily Volcanoes with possession, whistle going, and has to be something said there by Pompey, as the player been brought back. Quite a burly player he is, Pompey. Seems to enjoy his pork and chicken and that kind of stuff, Charlo.
Well, heavy set.
Or maybe it's just too much breadfruit.
Not very fleet-footed.
Well, he's making his contribution here tonight for OWIA United. They're down by 2-1. Have possession now on the left side. And Nero's back into the scheme of things here. So they're back to their full number 11 on the field. Bit of twisting and turning over there. And still not averted, still not cleared. Volcanoes now being knocked further upfield. And that was some scrappy, not so much good football there on the part of Jones. Had the time and had the space, should have done better. Nero keeping that one in. There's Pompey going right back to goalkeeper Oliver.
Oliver stretching for all his worth.
Yes. Whistle going there, and it appears to be against the Volcanoes. Quickly taken free kick by OWIA. Another whistle goes.
I think there's a handball there. To us. And so it's going to be a free kick for OWIA. They seem to be in a bit of hurry now, realizing that they are 1 goal down.
Well, we have Pompey, who appears to be the player to take this one. So too there is Lavia, Leandris Lavia. There's Larson Lavia and Leandris Lavia, but Pompey appears set to take this free kick. And into the wall, trickled through as a matter of fact. And not the best of free kicks there by Pompey. Meantime, Volcanoes now on the right side. Play with loads of space. And gets past one, still has possession. And a good piece of goalkeeping there by Oliver.
I think he has been very outstanding tonight. He has really worked well. And I think he has kept the scoreline where it is.
So it's still 2-1 as Nero knocking that back. There's number 12 and giving up possession. One thing I can say, Charles, is that they're not giving each other space, and there is player found to be in an offside position.
It's like crease.
On the part of both teams, the off the ball play.
Yes.
That certainly needs to be worked on. Some instances playing a little too close to each other. Nero, diagonal ball, was looking for the play over there, and it's now booted upfield. Oliver comes into action, bowls it out immediately on the left side. Still 2-1 in favor of the Volcanoes. Nice little ball there is, and the flag is up.
Offside flag is up.
The referee didn't pick it up, but it went out of touch, and he now indicates it's going to be a corner kick to OWIA United.
Yeah, so certainly didn't pick it up. Should have been a free kick.
Yes, he had his back turned to the assistant referee, was focusing on the player ahead of him. And OWIA United with an opportunity to possibly pull one back. Short corner taken. And well, the defender there muffed it a bit, but goalkeeper was quickly off his line to clean up whatever mess was there. And Volcanoes now with possession. Oliver off his line. And
Oliver seems to have a heavily strapped right leg.
yes, that's the case. He was looking to get Benjamin there, but the flick on only found the defender. So good work on the part of Jones, just in front of our commentary position. And Volcanoes now with us throw in. Well, I don't know who he was trying to find there, Charlo.
Perhaps we were looking for Derek, but he was caught flat-footed.
So here's Jones now with the throw in. Going back to his captain, Lavia. And bundled to the ground. There was Lavia.
Campbell, the number 11.
Yes.
That's one of the fresh legs.
So Nero, it appears, is going to take this free kick. And sort of giving it away there, Nero. Captain for the Volcanoes, knocking it forward. But it's back with OWIA United. So the rain has definitely subsided. There's a nice gentle breeze as Campbell was looking to pick this one up, but Lavia got there first, and Campbell with a sliding tackle from the back. Ball is out of touch.
He's going to his pocket.
Yes. And we've seen some challenges here tonight that really and truly left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, so Campbell picks up a yellow.
And bringing Lavia down, captain of the OWIA United team.
He's back on his feet, just limps away.
So as I said, the rain has definitely stopped, and we have a nice breeze flowing across the outfield here. Bringing with it a drying effect. Never mind that our seats are all wet. There's the Volcanoes now. But what looks like Campbell. Benjamin picking it up. Oh yeah. And Nero seems to be all over the pitch now. He's on the left side, Nero. Nice to the ball through there.
The offside flag is up again. The referee's back is turned.
And maybe that's something that he needs to work on, the referee. And you see his whistle's going, but he's totally oblivious as to what's behind him.
Yes,
and that's an area that he needs to work on. Ball knocked forward, but the keeper's going to get there first. Because in moving forward, you must, as a referee.
Yes, have an eye on your assistant.
Yes. OWIA with possession. Looking for Nero. A little overweighted, as a matter of fact, giving it up there to Campbell. And Lavia, Robin.
He has been very solid in defense, is Lavia, Captain Larson.
Definitely his Pompey. Let's see what Pompey can do. Twisting and turning, Pompey, still with it. And lovely ball into the part of the number 12. Still with it, brought down, and there's no whistle. Much to the disappointment of the fans here supporting the OWIA team. Here is play twisting and turning past one. Pass, no, it cannot get past Lavia. And OWIA almost giving it away. But they have possession. And losing out once again. It's with Benjamin. He lost possession.
Back of the 8.
Yes. And that one is going to find its way out of touch. As a disappointed Sears couldn't keep it in. Volcanoes with a throw. They lead this one by 2-1. Sears finds Nero. A little tap on there. Neat little ball still. Here's Campbell. He knocks it back. And his captain still with it in Benjamin. First touch wasn't the best, but he gets past one. And in the end, there's Lavia. Ever-present Lavia. Oliver getting it upfield there to Pompey. And that one is going to find its way out of touch. For a throw into the Volcanoes.
There's a sense of urgency around. OWIA would love to equalize, but Volcanoes want to keep that 1-0 lead.
Certainly. According to our clock here, there might just very well be another 11 minutes remaining in this encounter. Campbell, closely marked, losing possession. And the flag is up, whistle going. And it appears as if it's against with a free kick. Leandros Lavia. Lavia, a name certainly from that part of the island.
Yes, northern part of the island. And I think there are 3 Laviers on the team. You have Devon Lavier also on the team.
Nero wins possession. Cannot give him any space. He gets it in. Nice little ball there. And in the end, it's knocked away for a goal kick. Or was it off? Was off a defender, so it took the defender on its way out. And the corner kick will result for OWIA United. Still down by 2-1. And the keeper in the end is plucking that one out of the air. Here's Pompey with the equalizer. Go to work by Butler. And Pompey thumping the turf there. But he had a wonderful opportunity, Charlo.
Yes, he had that opportunity, but I think his pace, he was really let down by his pace. He does not have that pace. But the goalkeeper had enough time to come off his line.
Certainly. One thing, though, the Volcanoes defense, in my view, appeared to just took him for granted there. And you can't slight Pompey. He got through the defense, but final touch. And you have to give goalkeeper Butler some credit there. He was quickly off his line, knocking it away. And this is going to be yet another corner kick, I believe. Yes, it is a corner kick for OWIA United, so they're keeping on the pressure,
Yes,
OWIA.
they're trying to turn the pressure on the Volcanoes FC. And certainly, will something give under the pressure?
Well, Pompey is making his way into the 18-yard box. He has some fans there wishing him well as he awaits this corner kick. And, well, just over the bar there. And scoreline still remains 2-1. Meantime, in the distance, we see the full moon is there, being covered by some dark clouds. Yes. As Volcanoes with possession. Nero is in attendance, but they still have it. A little too much on that one.
Certainly too much on it. You see goalkeeper Olivier anticipating well.
Very much so. Benjamin. Nero ahead of him. And that's the problem. They're too closely bunched at times, both teams. And at times finding themselves in the way of each other, so to speak. Here's Campbell. Well, that's actually Campbell now. As, Nero. That's Oliver, I should say. Gets in there just in the nick of time. Knocking it out, averting the danger. Scoreline remaining at 2-1 in favor of the Volcanoes.
Lapse there by the defense, but Olivier, again, he shows that he's up to the task.
Always ever present. Oliver. And that one is going to find its way out of the facility into the river at the back there. Will be probably retrieved tomorrow.
Well, one would anticipate something like that, and over the year, over the competition, quite a few have gone in that direction.
Yes. But Charlie, remember the days when a lot of cricketers played at this ground?
I played here quite a few times.
Ah.
Yeah, picked up a 5-wicket haul here as well.
Wow. From which end?
From the river end.
The river end. The northern end. Well, it's now an official football facility. And here's OWIA United now with possession, losing it. Campbell for the Volcanoes. Gets it in, but Oliver gets his body right behind it. And now looks for and finds play upfield. Here's Pompey. And, well, his intention was to find Nero, but didn't have the direction or the pace to get there. So, and there's Pompey. You want to be on the receiving end of that, Charlo.
Well, certainly. He was like he's running into a brick wall. So there seemed to be a substitution on the part of Volcanoes FC. Let's see. So number 13 will go off. On would come number 3.
That's
Thomas.
Yes.
Number 13 is Tyler Lewis. I think we see there's the number 12 going off as well.
And it appears as if Oliver has a bit of a niggle. He's down, Charlo. And the physio, meantime, is in for OWIA United to give some attention to Oliver. So a double substitution there for the Volcanoes team. They continue to refresh their squad.
They do have that number on the bench, unlike OWIA United.
And the goalkeeper Oliver doesn't look too comfortable. Don't know what actually transpired, but still very much on the turf. Now trying to find his way up, being assisted up. He's had a good night in the uprights. despite the fact that his team is down 2-1. Oliver, look at a little jaded as he bends over there. We're just waiting for this one to be restarted. And we notice that the captain for the Volcanoes team was substituted.
So I think there are 5 minutes of added time.
Here is Volcanoes now with possession on the right side. And that is going to result in a corner kick there to the Volcanoes. So waiting this corner kick. Let's see. As a matter of fact, another substitution taking place by the Volcanoes. And the player who was given the captain's armband. So tonight is a night for the captains to be substituted. Charlo Adams.
Yes,
now giving up the captain's armband there to Games. Adams is out. Games is in as captain. And yet 2 more fresh legs in for the Volcanoes. Corner kick taken, floated across the top of the 18, and an effort there. I wasn't well directed. In the end, it's out of touch. And it's going to be a goal kick now for OWIA FC.
So Volcanoes hanging in with that slim lead.
Here's OWIA now on the left side. Player running into a couple of black shirts. Whistle going. Infringement against the Volcanoes team. Quickly taken. Free kick it is. And a little rushed. In the end, they win possession OWIA with a throw-in. So, throw now to be taken. Back with the Volcanoes. Campbell. Nice little flick on, but unfortunately didn't find the intended target as intercepted there by the OWIA player. Knocking it out of touch. And it's going to be a throw-in. Long ball upfield now. Butler's off his line. And, well, danger not yet averted. Oh, he was looking there for Nero. And didn't have the pace. And it's out of touch. Possible opportunity going on begging there for OWIA United. Here's Campbell, robbed of it. And OWIA looking to make some inroads. Players down to the turf. No whistle. And play continues. Cannot give Nero any chance there. And the defense coming away with it now for the Volcanoes. Player doing well. A lot of pace. Getting around the defender there. Here's Lavia, ever present for this OWIA team in defense in that center back position. They tried to come forward once again. They've really worked that left side tonight. OWIA United, this time robbed of it. that's out of touch. I believe it's going to be a throw-in for the Volcanoes team.
Yeah, so in the closing minutes, and Volcano FC holding on to that slim lead, 2-1. I think there goes the whistle. And
that's the final whistle to bring this one to an end. Victory here this evening for the Volcanoes team, winning this one by 2-1, but quite a spirited effort from OWIA United.
Very much so, yeah. Very, very spirited effort from OWIA. I think they would be disappointed with the results, but in the end, Volcanoes prevailed.
All right, so we have game number 2 certainly to come your way here tonight, where System 3 will be taking on Beckway FC. And Charlie, we certainly look forward to that. We wrap this one and come back in a bit.
We definitely look forward for that.
So thanks to you viewers. We'll be back in a little while with game number 2.